All set.
All right, this is Chris. I was here a couple times before. I'm looking forward to having another couple good matches.
Hi, my name is Kevin Schmidt. I'm from Brookfield, Wisconsin. I came in second place in the 2011 state doubles tournament. After that, I quit for about 8 years. Started playing again in about 2019. I've been playing singles for about a year now.
I've been working a lot on my game. I feel like some parts of my game have gotten better since I was last here.
My opponent seems like he's very fast and consistent. I play really bad against those players, so what I'm going to try to do is try to make balls deep, heavy, down the middle, and that should work real well for me.
Playing somebody that I don't know, so I guess we'll see how it goes and hopefully have a good time and a good match.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Real Tennis. Today, we've got the third match going on this new channel. We've got Chris Deaton up again from Indianapolis. He's played Ian a couple of times, and I think he's played 3 matches total here. He's playing his 4th match against newcomer Kevin Schmidt, right? Kevin Schmidt, who is a former Wisconsin high school state finalist, I believe, in doubles. I don't know. I just watching him warm up. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, warm-ups, we're seeing steady strokes from both of these guys. I think they have comfortable shots. I observed, one thing that I noticed from Kevin is he seems very comfortable with the slice backhand. He kind of keeps that second hand on it at the beginning and sort of releases partway through the motion. And the element that viewers will see, if they're not familiar with Chris already, is that he has the righty serve with the lefty game, which I think is going to be, it'll be very interesting to see how Kevin adjusts to that particular element.
I'm curious to see if he'll test his overhead, see if he goes over his left side.
Ready?
Yeah.
0-0.
And we are off.
Should be a good one.
It's a good shot.
Wow, that was a confident slap of that forehand there.
There's that slice, you're right.
Yeah, so that's 2 points and 2 very well neutralized serves, Chris. I think that's the first thing I've got my eye on in this matchup here, because Kevin is serving big.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking a big cut at the ball. That's a nice second serve. Wow. A little casual with that, though, and I think that he's not getting enough shoulder turn on that, and he's using his arm fully.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kevin settled in there nicely. I think the one thing is, so Chris is leaving those returns short. Like he is neutralizing the pace, but they're coming short. So if Kevin is able to get up to the ball comfortably and then take the net when he gets there, I think he's going to have a nice, he's got a nice pattern.
Well, the 2 he's lost have been just on sloppy forehand errors. So I think that if he cleans that up, he'll do well. And Chris is going to have to respond by getting those returns a little deeper. That's a pretty big second serve.
Good serve.
Sorry, dude.
Interesting first game. Like a little bit of offense versus defense there. See if the tables turn here in this next service game.
All right. His first game, he's got a good first serve. So the courts are fast. I've been playing outside all the time, so I think I'll get better feel for that serve as we go. So I thought I was in that game he hit that serve off the line on the point before, and then that ball off the tape there didn't have much chance. So we'll see how it goes. My serve has been a bit of a mess lately, so we'll see how we do here.
Definitely went for too much that game. I think I'm just a little nervous being on camera. I'm gonna try to slow it down, hit more spin. Sorry, net cord plus line.
That's fine. Good shot.
Nice return by Kevin. Wow.
It's T-ball.
Pretty comfortable. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good. And I think that we all were sort of fooled by that. It seemed like he mishit that.
I'm not sure about that one, but I'll take it.
Wow.
Yeah, so Kevin's, the ball is coming right into his swinging range,
Yeah.
and he's very comfortable with the serve. So that's sort of the first key element that we found here is Chris is like not able to generate offense from Kevin's serve.
Mhm.
Kevin is able to generate offense from
Yep.
Chris's serve.
That's pretty good. That's a good serve.
Went bigger on that one,
He
yeah.
really
got-
did. He was almost like an angry little swing at that ball. But if that's what it takes, you know, get angry.
Out.
Down the backhand. And wow, well, I guess.
But a good confident
Yeah,
backhand
yeah,
there, yeah.
stepped
And
in on that
I
one.
think that comes from just, you know, point after point after point, he's getting the shots that he wants, and Chris hasn't generated
Yeah.
much that's threatening yet in this match. And I think that level of comfort has kind of settled Kevin down a
Yeah.
bit.
No.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
good
great
ball.
play
That's
there by Chris. Drawing Kevin into the net, but not on Kevin's turn.
Yeah.
So I think that was a nice adjustment there.
Really nice serve, though, man. That's wow.
That's just such a big forehand, yeah.
That is a big forehand.
Gonna win, not making first.
Oh, and there's a
Here we go.
miscue there. Double fault.
No.
Jesus Christ.
If we're not, that's another double fault for
Yeah.
the game. But I mean, if you're not constantly playing, if you're not like tending your farm, you know, per se, and that you're playing matches a lot like Mark, it's easy to just kind of be wandering in the wilderness for a couple of games. I mean, I don't think I've had a match where I haven't had some sort of mental miscue.
Well, that serve game was, I was expecting it to be a little scratchy, especially at first, and it was way worse than I thought it could have possibly been. So hopefully it gets better from here. I've been fidgeting with my serve, whether to kind of serve with a platform stance or a pinpoint. I've been playing a few tournaments and matches and stuff, and I've been double faulting a lot, pinpoint serving. So I'm just trying to get some serves in and get into some points, and I think I'll do okay if I can get that done. But so far, it's not been the best. So I'll keep trying.
Oops.
Backing away from the ball.
Out.
Ooh, look at that. And seeing that right there, that was, I think that was a little bit of lazy footwork on Kevin's part, that he was hitting very open stance and not stepping into the shot when he could have off a second serve.
Out.
And nothing feels good now. You can't let your serve affect the rest of your game.
Good get.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
that was
Chris
okay.
moves well, and that was just,
It was casual.
yeah, there wasn't that like split step that you needed to be ready for that shot. Kind of ran through it.
Yep.
Play tennis. Doesn't matter what your serve is doing.
No. You know you have to hit up on it, and then you flat down.
I think Kevin is trying to do too much with that ball. He's trying to hit a winner, and he's fallen away from it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's the second time that's happened.
I think we're seeing, you
I
know,
thought the serve was out anyway.
Kevin seems much more of a live by the sword, die by the sword type of player. Chris seems much more like let the match flow, let the
Yeah.
match develop. And we're seeing right now a match that's been largely devoid of rhythm, I think.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we're seeing both players suffer at different moments because of that.
Good serve. And right into his wheelhouse. But he got it back. Good, good. All right, what are you going to do? That's good.
Yeah, well
good
done.
Shot. Good shot.
Couple of heavy deep shots,
Yeah.
and that's going to help Chris a lot, I think, because that's going to take away some of that power opportunity
Yeah.
that Kevin has.
Good, 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 good. That was a good point.
Well done.
That good serve and a really nice return wide.
Yeah, Chris is starting to give some different looks to Kevin too, moving
Yeah.
forward a bit.
Yeah. He's done a better job of handling the big forehand. I think that maybe he's just calculating in his head that he's more likely to make errors on the forehand than the backhand, which, I mean, I think statistically at this point is probably true. Oh, but if you watch that.
Yeah, well done.
If you watch what Kevin's done, though, is that he's been aggressive on save points, and he's been a little more conservative on game points against him. And that's where Chris has missed two kind of perplexing shots, like that he didn't move in on, because he hadn't quite read that Kevin isn't going to be trying to slap that ball to get back to deuce. And that's the speed that's, weirdly enough, that's the speed that's giving Chris fits, is that he's not handling that neutral rally ball, the kind of, it's almost like a warm-up ball. Nice
Great
play.
backhand and
Nice
great
play.
confident forehand volley
Yeah.
too. Didn't overswing on that volley, kind of had his weight moving
Yeah.
forward into it, knew where he wanted to put it.
But
That was a great 1-2 sequence there.
It was, but did you notice that he's taking a little off the serve now? He's not really kind of going as big, but he's just sliding it in now. Like he's not going for the MPH. Like
No.
that was out.
I'd be curious to know if that's calculated or if he,
Yeah.
you know, like you said, you come out of the gates one way and it's just hard to keep that level up.
I think that probably that something of a factor, but I think he's also realized that he's not smacking aces, he's not getting free points, and Chris is just blocking the ball back, you know, regardless of how hard he hits it. Like he's just blocking it back. Point starts. Why? That's pretty nice
Nicely
backhand,
done.
you know. Oh.
You just make a ball.
Oh man, get there. Oh, Chris, come on.
That is so easy.
That's a tough break going off the lead cord, but I thought he had a good line on that. That's a good serve. That's a
There
good
you
serve.
go. That's
Wow.
the ace you're talking about.
Just trying to get a lot of balls back on his serve right now, and I mean, I should have made that ball on the point before, a short ball. It was low, but I should have hit it into the corner or somewhere near the corner and gotten in. But one thing I wanted to mention that I forgot earlier is there are people who've been watching the channel for a long time, saw me play before, and everybody was so mad at me for not making line calls. So I'm trying to do better at making calls. So if I miss one, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I'm trying to call them a little bit closer. So.
So I just hit second serves that game, which I obviously didn't double fault 3 times this game, so that was a big improvement.
Guys, if you are enjoying this very, very real tennis right now, you should check out playyourcourt.com/ET. You know, the good folks at playyourcourt.com are sponsoring this match, as they have all of our other matches, and they are a great resource to find, you know, players, hitting partners, pros in your area here. And if you having trouble finding any of those, that you should check them out on playyourcourt.com. But thank you, playyourcourt.com, for sponsoring another great match here. We love you. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris.
So much for that. I have zero confidence in my serve. And that's why. Good shot.
So out in front of it. Couldn't even bend my knees. No.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Bottom of the net. That's just nervous. I think he's still trying to figure out how to play this game.
Mhm.
I mean, this particular match. I don't mean tennis.
And
We're all trying to figure out how to play tennis.
we're seeing here two different play styles, but two relatively evenly matched players.
Yeah.
And I think what we're seeing is a lot of situational tennis and a lot of mental tennis is
Yeah.
taking place. And you know, for people watching at home, like that mental engagement can be a huge factor in these matches. And you let it slip for 1 point here, 1 point there, it can have profound swings in the match overall.
Yeah, you opened up too soon there. I mean, that's deuce. This has been just the strangest game here. That's a good return. I like that slice, though. Yeah, his backhand just looks good.
This match
What
will,
would you call that? Curse of the commentator? Part 7? Okay, I'm just saying, like, his backhand looks so smooth, and then he shanks it. Okay.
nicely done, yeah, and just a bit lackadaisical on the footwork there. And that's honestly, that was Kevin's game.
Yeah, it was. It was.
That was
And
Kevin's game.
he let it slip through his fingers.
Mhm.
You know, and I think that Chris did a nice job in that last point. That's how he needs to play. He needs to play high percentage, good margins, you know, and not let the ball drop. Don't let it, you know, drop down below his knees to try to hit that forehand. Hit it waist high. You know, if he can maintain rallies, that's a good return.
I'm noticing as well that as Kevin ran out to 2-0 and we're now 3-3.
Yeah.
In the subsequent 4 games, I think the average rally length has gone up.
Yeah,
Which to me speaks to Chris has begun to
He's figuring
find
it
a
out. Yeah.
comfortable zone.
No.
That was above 40 now.
Oh my God.
The
And
confidence level is just coming down.
yeah, this is the last 2 minutes, first show of any sort of frustration or disappointment from him. I mean, he's not happy either.
So that's not the way I want to play right there, but right now I'm struggling to do much of anything. So I'm just trying to play defense and hopefully get into some kind of rhythm. I feel it once in a while start to happen, but my serve's really stopping me from doing that right now. So I need to fix that problem real quick. So I'm gonna continue to try to do what I'm doing on my serve. Just got to try to get my swing speed to keep it up high, keep spinning the ball. I may have to switch it up later. We'll see.
It's hard to win games when you don't make more than one shot in a row. So that's my plan going forward.
Man, it's just so awful.
For Chris here now, the key is going to be to establish a foothold in this match for the first time. Like somebody's got to kind of take the momentum and start to control the match.
Right. Well, he needs to consolidate that break. Like really, that's the huge thing. Is like it's not a break till you hold. Will East, 2022.
All right.
Yeah, see, that's happened
that's
like
the thing.
4 or 5 times
Yeah.
in this match where he's just slightly
Well, he's letting the ball
behind
drop.
it.
He's
Yeah,
letting
that
ball's
ball's
drop.
kind of
Yeah.
dropping. And
Yeah.
it's I like the move to move back a bit because I think it helps him with the timing on
Yeah.
Kevin's power shots, but I think you have to the footwork element's got to go
Yeah.
that much higher if you commit to moving further
Yeah.
back.
Oh my God, hit it. Nice serve.
So that's nice. Okay, all right. So Kevin is playing a little bit loose and sloppy.
You know,
right
in
now.
my
Yeah.
opinion, if I were coaching Kevin, you know, and it's obviously easy to say from
Yeah.
this position, you know,
35.
watching it rather than experiencing it, but I would say something that would be really helpful for him is just to say, I'm not going to miss any returns.
Yes, yes. And he's doing a relatively good job of getting the returns back. That was
That's
a nice
beautiful.
shot. That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nicely done.
Don't get too concerned about depth. Hit the ball.
Come on.
That's a good serve.
See, that's
serve.
Good serve.
that return has to go in.
Yeah, yeah.
That return has
well.
to go in.
Definitely got a little more pace on that backhand or forehand, but I feel like the backhand is a lot more consistent.
That's exactly it.
Smart.
That's
he
exactly
took a little
right.
up. Nice get. Is
Why?
I was just,
that in?
no, he
doesn't-
just, that ball needed 85%, not 100.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it was set up, but it just needed one extra
Yeah.
setup shot, and then the perfect shot would have been there.
Chris has definitely
530.
figured out something on Kevin's serve.
Yeah, I was going to say that it looks like the MPHs have come a little bit back up
Yeah,
on it,
yeah.
but I think Chris has just settled into
Yeah, see
a
that?
comfortable range of,
No.
Okay, and that's a break. There's a break. Wow.
and we see it again, yeah.
Wow. Break at love. So, whoa.
So, that serve game was awful. That's what I've been doing basically the whole summer. If I get up the lead in the set, I'm up a break.
Oh, wait, no, it's not game.
At the end of the set, trying to close it out and just play
It's weird
awful,
because Chris is doing
Why
his
is he-
confessional.
awful games. So,
I'm curious to see what happens here.
What is
This
going on? Why?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
why is Kevin not?
wait. Oh, is that not game?
540.
Sorry.
Wow. That's,
Okay, all right. Well,
I-
let's see if it
We're gonna have editors. I think, you know,
is it an early confessional or
this
is
gonna
it
be
a real swing?
2 straight matches with weird occurrences happening. Hope for his sake, Chris wins this.
This is getting interesting.
Boy, wow. What,
This is getting interesting.
what just happened?
I don't know what's going on. I just can't seem to get things to go my way. When I start to feel like I'm starting to get in the game a little bit, I mean, I'm shocked. Hopefully I can just hang around until I can get something going, start to feel a little bit more rhythm on my ground strokes. I feel like I'm right there.
So if I don't adjust, he'll beat me. Oh my God.
I think it's not the way I want to play, but it's the way I'm playing right now. So I just got to keep competing and fight and hopefully win most of the points.
Holy.